Bangkok Airport is like no other airport on earth.
Welcome to Thailand.
This is my best smiling.
It's where East meets West,
Ching, 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 ching.
Buddhist meets backpacker,
That ride to the beach.
and traveller meets trouble.
You never see me in Thailand ever again.
No.
Yes.
And if the culture seems strange, the language seems foreign,
สวัสดีค่ะ
and you're 6,000 miles from home,
I'm stuck in Bangkok.
don't panic. There's an army of airport staff just waiting to help you out. One way
How may I help you
or another.
Get in the line
So whether it's your gateway to a million once-in-a-lifetime experiences,
It's all about love, 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 and love.
or just the ticket to a good old-fashioned holiday nightmare,
Look at all the cancelled flights.
this is your final call.
Very happy, everyone.
Welcome
Passport, please.
to Bangkok Airport.
At the arrival hall on the second floor.
With its helpful staff and world-class signage, Bangkok Airport prides itself on being one of the most tourist-friendly airports in the world. But not today.
I'm feeling lost in translation.
All hell breaks loose at Police HQ when Louise loses her daughter.
You told me to shut up! Okay, when my daughter was missing!
There's confusion in customs as Elena tries to bring in her cat.
How long you stay here, ma'am?
She's extremely drunk.
And there's queue jumping in immigration till Captain A leads a crackdown.
Sometimes you need to be tough when you deal with some passengers Back in the line
A monk loses his sister, a Geordie loses his juggling stick,
So this is actually happening now.
and everyone's feeling lost in translation. Customs is where so many misunderstandings can arise. Across 34 checkpoints, travellers are asked to empty their bags under the keen gaze of customs officers,
Anything to declare
like Officer Poppy.
Communication to passengers is very, very important because if you misunderstand what they want to tell you, it's gonna be bad. Do you have anything to declare? Nothing to declare? Nothing to declare. Green light, please.
Poppy and her team have to watch out for anyone bringing in anything unusual, and they've seen it all.
Snake, live, fish. Life total impact.
Luckily, they've got their high-tech X-ray machines to flag up any threats to the country.
This one another, and this one is Kit Kat. And I believe that it's a green tea Kit Kat. We see a lot of drugs. We see ivory. We see rhino horns.
Today, Christian has flown in from Nigeria with a big bag of white powder. It's enough to raise Poppy's suspicions.
What do you have, sir?
Just this.
It's spicy?
Yeah. I know I don't need to declare this.
Oops.
This one
What kind of powder is
This
it?
one is flour.
A flower, eh? Poppy's heard that one before.
Okay, take this and those to the X-ray machine, please.
The X-ray machine will help Poppy get to the bottom of this.
The orange should present organic product. If it's some type of drugs, we'll turn it in green colors. All right, thank you so much.
Happy the white powder really is flour, Poppy lets Christian go with smiles all round.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah, but you have to allow them to do their work. I mean, you don't need to argue with them. You give them the freedom. If you're free, you're free. If you're not free, the law will get hold on you. That's it.
เชิญค่ะ
Finding a common language is a big help, either that or downloading an app.
Normally, people traveling can speak English, but some might not, and we cannot speak all kind of language. So we try to use all technologies to communicate to passengers.
But all the technology in the world won't help Officer Pooh with her next case.
How long you stay here, ma'am?
Elena's flown in from Moscow with her friend Natalia and a cat. It's a present for Elena's son, Alexei.
They are Russia. She's extremely drunk.
My kids go. My
Present.
Fusion Quebec. You pay duty for 1,000 Thai baht. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thailand has fairly relaxed quarantine restrictions on pets, so after a quick trip to the cash point for the £19 duty fee, Elena's pussy's free to enter.
I do receipt. Wait a moment.
The ladies pay the bill and go in search of Elena's son.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Sam.
Alexei can't wait to play with his new pet.
You know, when you come back and there is something like alive near you, like something that you can play with, like cheer up, it means a lot, like for you, and for everybody.
Not all misunderstandings can be sorted out as easily as Alexei's new cat. Over in departures, Louise has requested the help of airport officials after she missed her flight home to Paris.
They didn't let me get on the plane. I need to get on the plane.
The plane left without her after an altercation at the gate, and what's worse, her daughter Lilia has now vanished.
You get to the gate, you go through security, and your kid disappears.
It's relief all round when her daughter turns up.
This is my daughter. That's her passport. I found her back, and basically, they made me get off the gate, right?
But Louise is unhappy with how an information assistant spoke to her when she was searching for Lilia. She comes to the tourist police HQ to confront the officer.
You told me to shut up.
No, no, no.
You told me to shut up.
Moment.
You told me to
No,
shut
madam,
up.
calm down.
No, I don't calm down
She
anymore.
called, she called.
Okay, you told me to shut up.
No, she
Yes,
called
yes,
information.
No,
No.
she's lying.
Sorry,
You're lying.
sorry.
This is
No,
wrong.
madam.
This is wrong. No. No. You told me to shut up. Okay, when my daughter was missing.
You don't tell.
As they miss their original flight, Louise needs to find another one to get her and Lilia home. The staff give her a list of outgoing flights.
Every day doesn't really work for me.
Air France, direct to the Paris, but today.
That's fine. Can I have the boarding passes? Thank you.
But something gets lost in translation.
Can you buy the ticket at the
I'm not buying the ticket because I already paid for my ticket, right? I paid for my ticket and they took me away from the terminal. This is your responsibility. I don't care. Gulf Air, Air France, American Airlines, whatever it is. I need a boarding pass and I need to get back to France. I don't understand why this is happening. I just don't. Sir, boss man.
The boss man of the tourist police is Sub-Lieutenant Nilachart, a man with a reputation for plain speaking.
Police cannot do everything.
So I don't have any money. I don't have boarding pass.
Are you drunk?
Sorry?
Are you drunk?
No, I'm not drunk.
Hmm?
I'm telling you about my problems and you're asking me if I'm drunk. I'm not drunk, sir. I'm
You
crying.
have a whiskey before?
No.
Some whiskey before?
No.
Look like a drunk. I cannot to help you, miss.
I don't understand why this is happening. Right?
คือเขาที่ตกไฟเขาจะต้องมีอะไรผิดสักอย่างหนึ่งแล้วเขาก็ทำลักษณะเหมือนกับว่าจะหาคนรับผิดชอบให้สายการบินรับผิดชอบว่า
He just walked out.
With no money and no ticket, looks like Louise and Lilia are stuck at Bangkok Airport.
I'm crazy. I'm assholes.
Bangkok Airport calls itself the airport of smiles, but don't be fooled. To run smoothly, an airport needs rules, and no one loves rules more
Get in the line.
than Captain A.
You from this line or that way? I don't want all the passengers to expect that we will always smile all the time. Sometimes you need to be tough when you deal with some passengers.
The airport has more than 200 passport control checkpoints. It's Captain A's job to keep the queues moving and the tourists in line.
Back to the line. Back in the line.
For Captain A, the rules are simple. If you're caught pushing in, you go right to the back.
It's not the rocket science to get in the line. So why you do that? It's not acceptable. Not at all.
Captain A bends the rules for no man.
Sorry?
And that includes Peter from Norfolk.
Where's your wife? But anyway, sorry, she's already passed the line. That way, sir. Just get back to the line. The rules is a rule. You need to get in the line, and I do have zero tolerance for the passenger who didn't follow by the rules. Zero tolerance.
I've got to go to the back?
Yes, of course.
My wife is there. I've got my passport. She has my passport.
Okay, I can give you your passport. No, that's fine, because...
Why can't I go in?
Yes, I do understand, but you know, I cannot answer the question to those passengers why I cut the line for him.
Don't think
Yes.
I worry too much. Just one person. I've been to the toilet. I had to go to the toilet.
You had to go quickly.
Yes, but anyway, how can I answer the question
I'm
for
not going
them?
all the way around there again.
Please, that way.
Please let me in.
Please.
After a short standoff, Peter makes a tactical retreat.
I gave way in the end. I thought I might be sent to the prison cell or something. You know.
For the passenger who do that, they don't like me. But for the rest of passengers who's still in the line, I think they love me.
Not everyone has to go to the back of Captain A's queue. Thailand is a Buddhist country. Monks are always passing through the airport, and special rules apply.
The monk, he's a representative of the Lord Buddha. And for the rules for the Buddhists, we can pay respect to the monk, but we cannot touch the monk at all. Untouchable.
Monks are even fast-tracked through immigration, which is where the trouble began for Din Palar from Cambodia. His sister Sok got left behind in the queue, and now she's disappeared.
My sister, she go with me. It's first time for her. She cannot go anything. Not go anywhere. Okay.
Tourist officer Panya is assigned to the case. First stop is immigration, where Sok was last seen, but they arrived too late. Next stop, baggage reclaim.
This baggage?
But no luck here either.
Go outside.
Do you have a meeting point with her outside? Do you have? You have?
No. No.
It's difficult to fly her.
Difficult because she no phone, cannot speak English and Thailand. She goes everywhere. She go with me.
Having reached a heightened state of consciousness through many years of meditation, Din Palar has an idea. He'll give her a poke on Facebook.
So I go to police station and I connect Wi-Fi. I contact her there.
Back at police HQ, the officers get his Wi-Fi working and discuss the case.
This? Yes.
Din Palar gets connected, but he's no nearer finding his sister.
But she is not online. If she is online, I can contact her. But now maybe she no internet.
So they're off again, but with 80,000 people passing through the airport every day, Din Palar starts to lose faith.
Maybe I lose her. Maybe I lose her.
But just as hope fades, he spots his sister, much to Panya's amazement. socks in the queue at the mobile phone shop. She was trying to get a new SIM card so she could call him, but now there's no need.
I think he's exciting, and I'm glad to see his sister.
This is my sister that I love her, but now I meet her. Thank you so much that you all the way go with me and take my accent. Thank you so much now. And brother police, I thank you so much.
In the excitement, Panya nearly forgets the no touching rule, but no harm done. It's another result for the tourist police, and it's back to HQ for a team photo. Getting lost in translation is just one of the hazards of international travel. Doing yourself a mischief is another. Bangkok airport can sometimes resemble a war zone, with doctors treating 700 patients every week. The latest casualty is British backpacker Hannah. She's been sent down from check-in where they didn't like the look of her cast.
I fractured my leg about 5 days ago in Vietnam. I was going canyoning, and I was doing a cliff jump at the end, and you're supposed to run and jump over the ledge. I ran and then I stopped, and then I fell and tumbled, and I landed with all my weight on my leg.
Are you okay?
I'm due to fly out home today to London, and they need me to get a medical certificate to say that I'm okay to fly.
The Fit to Fly certificate should be routine, but Hannah's cutting it a bit fine. Today's decision lies with Dr. Art.
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Many sick people want to travel, but they don't know the rules. When you travel by air, there is a risk if you have medical problems. You have to make sure that everything is okay before flying.
How long has it been?
5 days.
5 days? Do you fly a long flight?
Communication is very crucial for the treatment, because if it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Normally, if you have a cast, we recommend to split the cast because it might be swollen. The swollen, it can cause, like compartment syndrome, which is, you might lose your leg. Thing is, we cannot cut it here. You have to go to the hospital, but it takes only 20 minutes there, and then you have to come back. Yes, you will still have time. Yeah. Because if you fly like this, I'm afraid that it will be bad.
Well, I just really want to get there as quickly as possible. So that I can fly. Well, hopefully they're going to take my cast off really fast, but it just depends on traffic, whether I can get to the hospital in time. Really, really want to get on this flight. Has anybody told them that I'm coming? Yeah? Okay. Get taxi.
The hospital's only 14 miles away, but Bangkok traffic can be slow, and Hannah doesn't know the time for get a move on.
Maybe go faster. because I've only got less than 2.5 hours now. Go, go, go! I don't care! I don't have any luggage. How long will it take?
About 20 minutes.
Okay.
If Hannah's to stand any chance of boarding her flight, she's got to get across town, get the cast cut and get back to the airport, preferably while the plane's still there. Making yourself understood is one of the biggest challenges facing tourists and staff.
All of you can speak English?
In a cosmopolitan airport like Bangkok, avoiding communication cock-ups is a constant battle. Over at Tourist Information, Officer Jibidoo is on the front line.
How may I help you? For me, talking to India is a bit hard because their accent, their pronunciation and their accent, a bit hard for me to understand.
Indeed, no.
British, Americans, Australian and New Zealand. Okay.
And if no one on the desk speaks your language, there's a translation service at the end of the phone.
Paruski.
But even that doesn't always help.
What do you want?
Mau.
And even if you speak perfect English, things can still get lost in translation.
This almost looks like Durban. Yeah.
Toya and Ali were due to fly home to South Africa today till they got a message from their airline.
Yeah, they were like, your flight is cancelled. So we're like, what are we going to do? And we called them and they're speaking in Thai. And it was quite something. But then they made a plan for the flight to be rescheduled to tomorrow. So hence, another day in Bangkok.
But another day in Bangkok means another night, so they need to find their airline's desk to help arrange a hotel.
Right now we're finding information counter. You ask for Cathay counter. Let's try something about accommodation for tonight.
There's a big question mark hanging over the information desk, which is kind of fitting because Toya and Ali are about to get lost in pronunciation.
Hello. Please, can you tell me with the Cathay Airlines?
Qatar Airways office.
Office, yeah.
On the first floor, fix downstairs.
First floor downstairs.
Gate number 8.
Gate number 8. Qatar. It seems like he knew what he was talking about, so I think you're in good hands. We're going upstairs.
Or are they? Down on the first floor, there's no sign of their airline desk anywhere.
Hello. I'm looking for the counter for Cathay Airways.
Qatar Airways.
Cathay, yes.
I think over there, please.
Sorry?
Over there, please. I think over there.
Over there?
Yes, over there. Qatar Airways ตรงนู้นหรือเปล่า
That direction. So,
But they've already been over there and it wasn't there.
first floor, is it B? Or is it B? That's what it says. You're not on the first floor. Wait, it's not simple, but hopefully we find it. You're looking for the counter for Cathay Airways.
Eventually, the penny drops.
Oh, that's in there. The Hong Kong company. Fourth floor? It's a Cathay. But they sent us to Qatar Airways, so yeah.
Back on the fourth floor, the girls soon find the Cathay Airways desk. It's been there all along. They can enjoy an extra night in Bangkok after their free tour of the airport and a long lesson in clear diction.
Maybe we just have to learn to say it better. Must be something like that. Qatar. I'm gonna say Qatar. 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 Qatar.
Over in customs, Officer Poppy is logging all the booze she's confiscated from passengers who've exceeded their allowance. But in an airport like Bangkok, that's not as easy as it sounds.
And how can I write down this? Because it's all Chinese letter. I believe it's liquor, sake. But it's written in Chinese and I couldn't read it. But I have to do the list. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Okay, next time, could you please in English a little bit?
But it's not just liquid spirits that Poppy has to look out for. For years, the customs staff have believed that the storage area in the basement is haunted.
Sometimes you might hear some noise that you cannot explain or things happen that you cannot explain. It just like believe.
Legend has it that someone fell into the concrete as it was being poured, leaving an eerie outline of a face in the pillar.
He said to me it's look like a lady, but I won't get it yet.
According to Officer Kringsak, the face can be clearly seen.
เป็นคนเหรอคะ
ลูกเหมือนคุณไหมป๊อปดูเทปไหม
ป๊อป
นี่ไงป๊อปนี่หัวเส้นผมนี่ลูกตาเล็กปากเห็นไหม
อ๋อ Huh?
Poppy's not sure, but just in case, the staff created a small shrine where they leave gifts.
We pay her a respect by just giving her jewelry that we think that she loves it.
And just occasionally, the pillar gives back.
The one who asks for the lotto number, he or she won the lotto.
Up in departures, Louise could do with some divine intervention. She and daughter Lilia missed their flight home to Paris after a row at the gate. The tourist police can't help her, so she's refusing to leave the airport even though it's driving her nuts.
I'm feeling like I'm gonna die. I just want to pass out and disappear. You know, I'm like, I haven't slept. I'm so tired. I haven't eaten, you know, I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
Louise calls her airline and asks for a free flight, but it sounds like they're not listening.
340 euro to get on the plane? It's so much money. I'm a student. I don't have travel insurance. Please, you gotta help me. Can you please put me on that plane? Please. I'm gonna die here. I think he said that I should try to go and speak with the information desk and that I should have called them earlier and go to the French embassy, and that now basically he can't do anything. I have to talk to those people at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
With their pleas apparently falling on deaf ears, Louise and Lilia face another 24 hours at Bangkok airport. We last saw Hannah racing to a Bangkok hospital to have her cast split open, but she's got less than 2 hours to sort it all out before her flight takes off. But the doctor's nowhere to be seen, and she can't communicate the urgency of her situation.
I'm thinking the clock is ticking and no one's doing anything. There's the saw right there. I could just do it, but I don't want to slice my leg off, so. But yeah, I just feel really worried that it's not going to happen.
After 40 long minutes, the doctor finally comes. And goes. But only to get Hannah's X-ray results.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay, so I have to split the cast off. Your flight is
11:15, yeah. Really soon. Thank you for doing it quickly.
Yeah, during the procedure, I would like you to relax, okay? And it may cause some noisy and some heat inside.
Okay.
Just relax.
That hurt. I felt that. Ah! Oh my god, this is awful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go. Go.
Medical certificate in hand.
Thank you very much.
It's a race back to the airport.
Go faster, please, go faster. I need to get there. I could walk faster than this. So I need to go to the airport really fast. Go. I have to be at the airport in the next few minutes. So if we could just go, that would be really good. Come on! I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, I bet they're closed. Oh shit. Do you work here? Have I still got time? Wow. Looks like I might be getting on. I'll believe it when I'm on there. I will. I feel like I'm so close though, I can't possibly not get on the flight.
With only seconds to spare, Hannah makes the gate. It's her first lucky break of the holiday. In immigration, they're bracing themselves for rush hour. With airlines from over 60 different countries flying into Bangkok, clear communication is vital. Luckily, Captain A can send people to the back of the queue in several different languages.
Visa on.
But she always finds time to answer passengers' questions patiently.
Do you speak here in Bangkok?
Thai.
Thai.
Yes.
Do you speak Mandarin or Chinese?
No, that's for Chinese.
Working under Captain A today is Captain Sarek.
Passport, please.
He makes a point of greeting passengers in their own language.
I work here for 1 year, so I just take a look at them, and I know that what is their nationality is.
Captain Sarik's always looking for new passengers to practice on.
Sometimes, if I have free time, I just learn their language.
Today he's mainly been practicing Portuguese.
What is it?
Boa sorte.
Boa sorte.
Yes, means good luck.
With a little help from his homemade phrasebook, he can now greet passengers in Russian.
Udashi. It means good luck.
And Korean.
한국인 출근해요. 한국어.
Chinese.
你讲泰语吗?
And French.
French.
Bonjour.
But he knows not to push it too far.
If I'm busy, I didn't do this because my boss she's gonna kill me.
Next in line is 24-year-old Danny from Wolverhampton. He's left his family and friends to carve out a new life in Thailand.
I was crying last night. My mum was crying. My brother was crying. Being on your own, that's the hard bit because you've got no one. You know what I mean? And then you've left all your friends and your family and everything home.
Danny's gambled everything on making it big as a DJ.
I don't have loads of DJing experience, but I've watched famous DJs on YouTube constantly, and I'll watch and I'm thinking, I can do that, if not better.
Take off your cap, please. Take off your cap.
I will shut my cap.
Danny's brought over all his CDs. They're in his suitcase, but finding that suitcase might not be easy.
I'm lost.
With more than 20 carousels, baggage reclaims a bit like Danny's record collection. Big.
You can play any music, anything. Drum and bass, techno, house, hard house. That one? Yeah, that one. Tech house, minimal. This is it. I hope. Bassline house, garage, jacking house. There's not many people. Tech house, deep house. I think this is the right one, I'm not sure. Trance, side trance. Just a wait and see. House. Hey.
Danny finally tracks down the right luggage belt.
My whole life's in here. For the near future, anyway.
Outside the airport, he gets even luckier. Not only does the taxi match his suitcase, but the driver speaks fluent English.
Welcome, Thailand. Can I ask you a question? Why you want to come to Bangkok?
What brought me to Bangkok? I've come to try and pursue my DJing career. I'm going to go to a few bars, ask them if I can play. Hopefully, if they say yes, then play tonight.
Everybody like to come to Bangkok, Thailand, because the reason why we're the cool people.
Bangkok may be cool and Danny's hopes are high, but can he really crack the city's famous nightclub scene? While Danny hits the town, Louise is going nowhere fast. It's more than 24 hours since she and daughter Lilia missed their flight home to Paris, and she can't pay, won't pay for a new ticket.
If I have to pay for those tickets or whatever they want, 30,000 baht, if I have to pay for that, like I said, I'm gonna have to I can't pay my rent.
I can't sleep and I feel sad and I just want to be in my home, in my bed and take a shower and I can't and I stay here and it's just horrible. I just feel so sad. So.
Louise has a 4 o'clock appointment at the airline desk. She knows this could be her last chance.
The sense is good, but you need
I don't have to pay, right?
In that way, I have to contact my boss.
Yeah.
Because actually you need to pay.
Well, that's what they've been telling me, and the problem is that we did everything right, and there is a major breach of protocol. I'm studying law.
With no answers and the prospect of more hours to fill, the stress is taking its toll.
They keep bouncing me here and there and here and there and here and there, It's supposed to be a holiday, and now it's just a fucking nightmare. Money talks, bullshit walks.
While Louise plots her escape, the tourist police have a new case. And here it is. Duncan and Susan picked it up from the carousel, but it's not theirs.
In all the years we've been travelling, we've never done this before. Never picked up the wrong card.
All I can plead in my own defence, forgive me, I'm a lawyer by profession, is that the cases are absolutely identical.
I'm hoping we haven't spoiled somebody's holiday. We probably haven't improved it.
But if they've got the wrong suitcase, who's got theirs?
It's got all my clothes in, absolutely every single thing that I need for my holiday. That's it really. I mean, I've got what I'm standing up in, and that's all.
Lost luggage is one of the great holiday nightmares. Bangkok's no different to any other busy airport, but it always seems worse when you're so far away from home.
This airport and its layout is different.
Also, the fact that the language is completely unfamiliar. All the signs, it just disorientates you a little bit when you see writing in a language that you can't even read, never mind understand.
Duncan and Susan aren't alone. Joining the Lost Luggage Club today are Geordie's Gary and Dave. They've just touched down 4 hours late and 2 bags light.
We've decided that in Dubai we would stop and have some king crab and caviar and champagne. And I don't drink, so this is a bad idea.
Once you start drinking champagne and you've just went on holiday, you just lose all track of time, don't you? And then before you know where you are, you're like, oh, let's go and get the plane, and then whoosh, you watch it flying away.
So we had to get the next flight, and they said, oh, your baggage will be waiting there for you. And it wasn't. Typical Brits.
Dave's come to Thailand to study the ancient art of fire juggling, but his missing bag has his fire juggling stick in it, and without it...
Oh, please, please, please.
He can't fire juggle.
It's my first juggling fire stuff, and it's only about that tall, and I only paid £80 for it, but I've just had it. It's the perfect way. It's like it was perfect, like designed for me, you know. So let's hope it's okay.
Back at the police station, the staff are pulling out all the stops, but with a connecting flight to catch, time's running out.
Just hoping to get it to us in sufficient time for us to make the connection. We've still got an hour at the moment, so it should be all right.
Okay, quickly.
The airline has news. There are 2 bags left at the carousel, and both match Duncan and Susan's. As for Gary and Dave, they've been sent to lost property, but the staff can't find the staff.
Oh, no way.
No.
Same as this? Yeah.
Or you contact BFS Bell 22.
But the language barrier is always there.
Yeah, you start, yes, contact English.
Oh, right. So this is actually happening now. Oh, no. Oh, no.
So now it's off to the airline desk.
I'm trying to laugh it off, but I am actually very upset. Unfortunately.
Gary and Dave aren't the only ones feeling the heat.
I'm just saying I haven't actually seen another bag as yet.
Where's my bag?
Duncan's told to wait while Susan goes back airside. The moment of truth is approaching.
That's not it. It's bigger. It's like this. The one that I need is like this. Exactly the same.
Things are looking bleak for Dave too. His whole future as a fire juggler is in jeopardy.
Black with lots and lots of different symbols on it, which are coloured symbols.
Wounded. Absolutely devastated. He plans on going to a school down in the island somewhere to teach how to do it as well, so I think that's, he will be very upset.
I feel like a donkey with a carrot. It's like, we have your bag, we don't have your bag. We have your bag, we don't have your bag.
While Gary and Dave continue their search, Duncan and Susan have reached the end of the line.
Yes, we have only this one.
I think someone's taken my bag. Can I go back? I don't know how to go back. I don't know how to go back.
The couple just make their flight, but they leave without Susan's suitcase. For Gary and Dave, there's one last throw of the dice.
Oh, yes, that's it. Is it still in one piece?
It certainly is.
Oh, fantastic. Nothing's broke either. Yes. Not a bit bent. No. Oh, no. I think a mixture of 50% relieved, 50% happy, and yeah, more relieved actually.
In downtown Bangkok, Danny's found the Khao San Road, an old rice market now teeming with cafes and bars. It's base camp for 1 million backpackers and the perfect place for an aspiring DJ to land his first gig. Danny dreams of making it big on the city's club scene, but first he needs somewhere to stay. This looks a friendly place. Time to give the Thais a masterclass in bartering.
Have you got a room? For one. Cheapest one, the cheapest one.
Cheapest one, 350 baht.
You have a room for 150 or not?
Oh, no, never.
I thought you had one. No, maybe if you could do one for half price at a good price for us. This one. Yeah. Is it 300 baht you can do one for? 350. Yes. 1 second. If I pay you 350, you can give me an upgrade. There's a better room with aircon for 350.
Oh, no.
You can't? Yeah, okay.
Well, it was worth a go, and with 50 baht to the pound, he can take the hit.
I did try, and I was like, should I walk off? And then I thought, no, I'll just pay. So I paid £7 a night for this, so I don't know if that's expensive, you see. Earphone, SpongeBob, flannel, baseline jacket, install my CDs, hopefully I'll use them after. Slippers, everything I own now. Yeah, this is it, this is my life now.
After a quick shower, Danny starts looking for work.
Trying to look for bars or club signs, everything's hidden.
He sets off with bags of optimism.
If I can get like 3, 1 hour or 2 hour, 1 hour, then we can go from there, go to another one. Hello, where's the manager?
But slowly, reality bites.
I'm a DJ from England. Do you have decks? If I ask them, you think they let me play or not? They can close. All right, no worries. Thank you anyway. I'm so confident that at least one bar or club will say yeah. So we'll just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
But there are only so many clubs, even on Khao San Road, and too many DJs.
Spoke to one of the staff, and basically, that's the lineup for tonight. A lot of DJs in there.
As darkness falls, the knockbacks keep coming, so Danny tries a new tactic.
No charge, looking like that, just me playing for a little bit.
I might have to have a word.
Yeah, okay.
It's a desperate ploy, but will the gamble pay off?
Thank you. Yeah, good news, good news. Eventually got somewhere to play, and hopefully we put a good night on. Show them some proper English garage music. So all the effort was worthwhile.
So Danny's landed the gig, but will it be his passport to success? Back at the airport, Captain A's limbering up for another shift. But it turns out keeping passengers in line is just one of her passions.
Going to the gym. That's my hobby.
When she's not in work, she's working out.
The whole body, my arm, my back, my shoulder, my leg, my stomach.
But when it comes to keeping order, Captain A never goes into battle empty-handed.
The police who work in the police station, they carry the gun. But for the immigration, we didn't carry the gun. We carry our immigration stamp. Yes, that's our weapon, like the gun.
Captain A may be tough, but she's by no means the toughest cookie in the immigration department. That title goes to Inspector Mwai, a battle-hardened immigration officer who likes to play it by the book. You need all your paperwork in order when she's on duty, as Vince is about to discover.
I need to know about this one. It's temporary, right? Yes. And
Vince flew out of Germany on an emergency passport after realising at the airport that his was out of date. The passport was only meant to get him home to France, but now he's used it to fly to Thailand.
The lady from Lufthansa, hey, your passport is too old.
Yeah.
She said you have to go to the police, and the German police Yeah.
Made
the recommend for you is main be temporary. How long do you stay in?
10 days.
10 days. Because you are France?
Yeah, I'm French, yeah.
Yes.
It says here it is good to leave
Yes.
Germany and back
Good
to
to
Germany.
leave. Yes. Cannot to Thai, to entry to Thai.
The worst that could happen is that they put me back on the plane. And that would be really shitty. I took the decision to come here on the very last minute. That's why I didn't check my passport. I checked like a dozen times if it was right here with me in my pocket, but never checked the expiration date.
This one is like a situation that I don't like. He cannot enter.
Y sends Vince to the immigration detention centre in the bowels of the building. For most visitors, it's the first stop before deportation. The decision rests with Captain Sutiporn and his interpreter, Sasikamon.
ลองดูพรุ่งนี้วันได้ So he said that he allowed you to stay here for one more night, and then tomorrow you try to contact with the embassy. But the thing is, you cannot leave the airport. It might.
Thank you. Last information I have is that they're probably going to let me stay in the airport one night, so I can call the French embassy tomorrow and try to get some better papers.
It's pretty much like a hotel that you have to stay in the airport since you cannot leave the country.
มันคล้ายๆโรงแรมแต่ว่าค่าใช้จ่ายจะเยอะต้องเสียจ่ายคิดเป็นชั่วโมง
But it has to be on your expense, so it's just like the hotel.
I'm feeling lost in translation. Do you know what's happening to my luggage?
Just one moment. พี่ขวัญคะพี่ขวัญกระเป๋าของผู้โดยสารบุ๊กนี่ให้เอายังไงคะ
ต้องเก็บห้องแซนก่อนเดี๋ยวประสานงานกับ LL ให้ค่ะว่าจะเก็บในห้องแซนนะ
So for now your luggage is in the storage area, and then we wait and see if tomorrow you can leave the airport or not.
Vince may have escaped deportation for now, but he faces an uncomfortable stay with no luggage at the transit hotel.
I'm not angry or anything because I know I screwed up, but I'm anxious. I'm tired.
While Vince awaits his fate, two other travellers are about to have theirs decided.
And
Michael and Jake are trying to make their way back to Liverpool after their holiday in Thailand, but they forgot to read the small print.
Our travel agent in the UK never said anything about needing a visa to Thailand at all. So when we got to check-in in Heathrow, we were like, and the girl goes, "Have you got a visa?" We're like, "What visa?"
So the boys took out a standard 30-day visa exemption when they landed in Bangkok 33 days ago.
Staff for immigration, you say over 3 days.
Yeah. So we've been over 3 days, haven't we? 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, I think it's. We're 3 days over. We thought it was 2, but she said it's 3, so we'll take her word for it.
For Inspector Mwai, this one's a routine case. She gets it all the time from Brits abroad.
Many passengers from British that I see is not the extension, right? It's mistake because didn't check about the visa.
She's happy to settle this kind of case with a fine. The only question is how much. At immigration, the boys are stopped and escorted to a back room. They're about to find out.
Yeah. 3 days. I think it's 3.
3 days, 1,000.
It's 1,500 baht.
1,500 baht might sound a lot. In fact, it's around £30, but even so.
Got beer money that as well. That was beer money as well. So that's best part of 15 bottles less. Sign there.
Might we have problem getting into Thailand in the future?
Okay, no problem. Good. We want to come back. We like Thailand. Had a good night out in Bangkok.
We would have spent a lot more than £30 in Liverpool getting drunk.
Yeah, so it was cheaper in Bangkok.
So you thought it was an investment?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So the boys can leave the country with their reputations intact and just a small dent in their wallets. Looks like Vince is leaving too, but his departure's not quite so happy. After entering Thailand with the wrong papers, he got a late-night call at his transit hotel.
They called me almost 1 hour ago to tell me that they're putting me back in a flight in the next 2 hours. So I'm gonna finish packing and get back on the second 10-hour flight in a row. That's pretty much it.
Poor Vince, a 20-hour round trip and he never even left the airport. Meanwhile, Louise and Lilia have been called back to the airline desk to learn their fate.
Check in over there.
Okay.
And today, if you don't get on the flight, next time I have to charge you 340 euro.
Okay, so we can go on this flight?
Yes, you need to go now.
Thank you.
It's the news Louise was hoping for. The airline will allow them both to check in for free. Better get out of here before they change their mind.
I can't believe we're going away. I'm never coming back to this fucking country ever again in my life. I can't believe it. Sorry, beep, beep. I just want to get fucking drunk on that plane. That's all I want to do.
As Louise and Lilia finally head home, it's all about to kick off in downtown Bangkok. Danny's bagged a guest spot DJing at a local bar, but as Khao San Road comes alive, he's feeling like death.
I think I've got a sickness bug. Diarrhea, just headaches. I think just basically fatigue, exhaustion. Yeah, I've got no energy, but I'm still going to give it a go. Hopefully the music will get me going. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Danny gets his head round the gear.
Where's for the headphones? Yeah.
Okay.
But just before the big gig, he's caught short. Are his dreams of stardom about to go down the pan? As the crowd gets restless, Danny returns in time to lay down some badass tunes. It's not the liveliest bar and not the coolest crowd, but somehow Danny gets them going.
Done. Dusted. So hot. Dripping.
It's been a tough gig, but his English house classics have broken down a few barriers and won him some new fans.
Not normal. English music. A little bit different.
Vomiting and diarrhea forgotten, the gig has left Danny flushed with success.
I was still racing a little bit, but yeah, I think it went well. I was so just nervous when I was pressing the button. I was a little bit out of time sometimes, but obviously in the future I want to start producing, want to start playing different places, different bars, different clubs. So yeah, this is a step in the right direction. So for a bit of sickness, a bit of a headache, just get over it.
He started small, but his career could be about to take off. Next time at Bangkok Airport, love is in the air.
Oh my God, I can give you a kiss right now, man.
The airport celebrates Valentine's Day. And romance blossoms in visa on arrivals.
He is my boyfriend.
But don't tell anybody, okay?
Nathan from Liverpool has a surprise for his mum and dad.
My boyfriend is here, so I'll be introducing them to him. So it'll be interesting to see their reaction.
And Justin flies in for a nip and tuck.
It's a strange thought that the image that you look at in the mirror is not the one I'm going to wake up with.
When we check in again at Bangkok Airport.
If you find yourself at an airport in the next few days, send us a selfie to @BBC3 and we'll show our favourite at the end of next week's episode. Bonus points if it's from Bangkok, and you can find Captain Jack. And Crim's up next.